I am here to connect the dots between energy engineering versus the investment opportunities that these present in the financial sense.
I'm involved in two relevant projects in Environmental Defense Fund. One is our work on developing on-bill repayment, and the other is our Investor Confidence Project.
At the Energy Efficient Building Hub in Philadelphia, I am a researcher who's looking at integrated design practices in order to facilitate their integration in advanced energy retrofits.
Some of the work we're doing in the energy retrofit space includes both single-family and multifamily residential units.
Integrated design allows synergies to be constructed between the various participants, and these synergies do have value added for most owners. To that extent, the market is encouraged to see the gains that are financial as well as energy-based.
So by creating greater uniformity, we believe that this will improve origination, improve the channels by which originations actually get to completion.
Some of the most useful things to build trust by both lenders and property owners or managers is really to solve the business needs for them.
We think that owners and those in the financing channels really need more data and more track record to support the proposition that the results will be as projected. But that data also needs to be underpinned by a process integrity so that different projects can actually reasonably be compared to one another, and so that the best projects can be allowed to shine through.
In most businesses, the energy decision-making tends to be delegated to a facilities manager or someone in the boiler room. These are pivotal people, the facility managers. They are the gatekeepers to carrying the proposals for energy efficiency to the balance of their organization.
We need the building owners, the engineering community, and the financing community to be singing from the same sheet of music.
I think utilities could play a critical role just simply in terms of what they incent, coming up with creative ways to promote deeper retrofits rather than just the simple change out, specific measure as I think a key.
This is an opportunity to optimize capital returns, and if those entities see that, and if they discuss energy efficiency as an investment opportunity, I think that is crucial in building the investor's confidence.
Philadelphia's disclosure law, I think, is making a great step forward in terms of transparency of information. I think having the data available will just make opportunities available to both property owners as well as folks wanting to evaluate that data and look for ways to help property owners.
The disclosure law in Philadelphia, as it is in other cities, can potentially help buyers make better investment choices if the disclosure law is administered properly.
Our hope is that our work can support a future in which reasonable risk analysis can be done with respect to energy savings projections and opening the door to a lot more parties being willing to play a role in financing it.
Access to capital is one of the key things that will drive growth in the retrofit market.
Integrated design brings in a number of additional key players into the conversation. These key players hold key information, and it's precisely this key information that allows for the energy savings to take place.
It clearly lays out the process in advance, and that allows all the stakeholders to understand what they're getting into. It helps to manage their expectations, and I think that's crucial.
At the Investor Confidence Project, we've really concluded that thinking about the full life cycle of a retrofit, from the time you start thinking about it, from the baselining, throughout the whole period of its performance, to the extent that a financing entity cares about that period, that it's essential to think about that whole period from the get-go.
There's a cost to doing nothing, and investors should realize that before they say no. to the concept of energy improvements for their buildings.